Something big just dropped in Las Vegas. And no, it's not a casino jackpot. It's a linebacker move that could change everything for the Raiders' defense. After Robert Spillane cashed out and took off to New England, linebacker instantly became a high-priority fix for the Silver and Black. The Raiders brought in Elandon Roberts, but let's be honest, he's a run-stopper who struggles in pass coverage. And in today's game, that's not enough. The front office stayed quiet through the early draft rounds. Fans started wondering, what's the plan here? Then, boom. The Cincinnati Bengals released linebacker Germaine Pratt, and guess who jumped at the chance? The Raiders didn't hesitate. Yesterday, they officially signed him. But before we break down why this is such a major upgrade, here's a quick reminder. If you're a real Raiders fan, smash that subscribe button, give us a like, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss breaking updates like this one. Let's dive back in. At 6 feet 3 inches, 250 pounds, and running a 4.540, Pratt is built different. He's the do-it-all linebacker Las Vegas has been missing. Big, fast, and aggressive. He can hit hard, forced multiple fumbles last season, stuff the run, and most importantly, he can cover. And yes, he's better than Spillane in man coverage, no question. In fact, this move screams Pete Carroll's influence. Press man coverage is coming to Vegas in a big way, and you can't run that with linebackers who can't keep up. Pratt's ability to cover tight ends and running backs in man-to-man makes him a critical chess piece in this evolving defense. Last season alone, he racked up 143 tackles, ranking 11th in the NFL. And get this, he's not declining with age. At 29 and entering his 7th season, Pratt is still trending upward. And here's where it gets even more exciting. With defensive mastermind Pete Carroll and DC Patrick Graham now calling the shots, expect Pratt to be unleashed like never before. Something's quietly brewing inside the Raiders' secondary, and it's about to make a loud statement. Let's start with linebacker Logan Wilson. Opponents used to test him in man coverage, but not anymore. Back in 2022, he allowed 80% of passes to be completed on him, but gave up just 16 yards with 0 touchdowns. In 2023, quarterbacks barely tried, just 2 attempts in man coverage, only 1 catch for 9 yards. That's respect. That's growth. Now, enter DJ Turner and rookie Darian Porter, the name that's turning heads at OTA sessions. Porter isn't your average rookie. Standing just under 6 feet 3 inches with freakish 33-inch arms and a blazing 4.3 speed, he's tailor-made for press man coverage. He's not just fast, he's smart. A converted receiver, Porter reads routes like a book because he used to run them. He knows what wideouts are planning before they even break their stems. This skill, it's rare, and it's deadly. And the comparisons are already rolling in. Some insiders say Porter reminds them of a young Richard Sherman, another receiver turned cornerback who became a master at tracking the football. Porter has that same instinct, turning his head at the perfect moment, locating the ball, and attacking it like it's thrown to him. And he's not doing this in the shadows. He's already running with the first team. Alongside him, Eric Stokes. If you've forgotten how dangerous he can be, let us remind you. In 2021, he hit the draft at 6 feet 1 inch, nearly 33-inch arms, and 4.31 speed, backed up with a scorching 4.25 at his pro day. When healthy, Stokes is a lockdown specialist, and now he's rocking silver and black. With Porter rising and Stokes rebounding, the Raiders' secondary might be crafting one of the most physical and explosive corner duos in the AFC. Something big is brewing in the Raiders' secondary, and it might just reshape the defense this season. When healthy, Eric Stokes is a force. This guy was built for press man coverage. In his rookie year, he didn't just flash potential, he dominated. 14 pass breakups, an interception, only 1 touchdown allowed, and quarterbacks targeting him had just a 79.1 passer rating. But then, injuries hit, and ever since, staying on the field has been his biggest challenge. Now, here's the twist. Stokes has looked sharp in OTAs and minicamp. He's been running with the starters consistently, no rotation, no hesitation. And if he can stay healthy, the Raiders might have just pulled off a low-risk, high-reward move that could pay off big in the regular season. Meanwhile, Jacorian Bennett, who many had high hopes for, is starting to slip out of the spotlight. Last year, before getting hurt, he was playing solid football. A passer rating allowed of just 62.4, 7 breakups, and 0 touchdowns given up in 10 games. But now, size and length seem to be working against him. Standing 5 feet 11 inches with just under 32-inch arms, he may not fit the prototype the Raiders are leaning toward. Right now, it looks like Joey Porter Jr. and Eric Stokes are the front runners for the outside cornerback roles. Bennett's talent isn't in question, but in a defense that's emphasizing physical traits, he might be the odd man out, unless he makes a major push in camp. While Jacorian Bennett might not be the front runner in this competition, don't count him out just yet. If he doesn't secure the outside role, he's still got a real shot at slot corner. He played 225 snaps there in college and even logged 28 in the NFL. This guy knows the spot. But here's where things get really interesting. Before we dive into the latest rumors, make sure you hit that subscribe button, like the video, and tap the bell icon so you never miss the latest on the Silver and Black. Now, let's get into it. There's buzz inside the Raiders camp, whispers of a potential trade for none other than Jalen Ramsey. Now, let's be clear, nothing official has been announced, but the idea alone has Raider Nation fired up. Ramsey's a 6 feet 1 inch beast with elite athleticism, a 4.44 40-yard dash, and a 41.5-inch vertical. 9 years in the NFL, 3 All-Pro selections, and still playing like he's in his prime. But that's not all. Shaquill Griffin, a 2019 Pro Bowler under Pete Carroll in Seattle, was reportedly seen inside the Raiders facility. No word yet on a deal, but the signs are pointing in one direction. Vegas wants more size, speed, and aggression in its secondary. This all lines up with what new defensive coordinator Mike Caldwell is building: press man coverage, physical corners, and linebackers who can handle man-to-man. That's why the pickup of Denzel Perryman, or whoever ends up in that linebacker role, becomes even more critical. You need one guy who can cover and one who can spy. That's the only way to survive the elite quarterbacks of the AFC West. It's getting real in Las Vegas. The Raiders aren't just tweaking, they're reloading.